Hello, guys. So, your girl is here again for us to, of course, reflect. So, let us self reflect. Look around us, look around the people you have around you. Take a deep reflection to see the people, see them, like visualize them, think about them, and try to see what your inner mind is telling you about them. Is there someone in your circle, you as a person, do you have a wife, a boyfriend, a girl, a spouse, a husband, or maybe a family member? Do you have someone in your life that never apologize for what they do or what they did? If you have someone in your life that does not apologize, that always find a reason to justify the wrong they have done, even when it is so glaring, even when it is so like it's crystal clear. You don't need a magician, you don't need any other person to tell you otherwise. It is clear, even the blind can see. Then just know that that is a red flag. Not only a red flag, if you can take any other flag from the from all the flags that add it to it and make it something that should be terrifying to you. Yes, why should you be terrified if someone like that exists in your life? Trust me, that person will make you depressed. That person will make you lose your self confidence. Because at what one point they will start blaming you for their mistakes. Oh, it is because you did this, that is why I did that. It is because you did this is why I did that. What? Let us be honest with our own self, where we want to be. Do you want to be with someone that toxic? And trust me, that says a lot about that person. That person is a proud person. That person is a person who does not like to admit to their fault. That person is also, to an extent, narcissistic, because they will want you to feel like you are the problem. And trust me, when you start feeling that way, depression sets in. I do not know how long it took Satan to rebel against God in heaven. But the God I know, the God that I am serving, I know is a God of many chances. I know it's a patient God, a God that loves his children, a God that does not want to see any perish. That is why he came down from heaven to save us. He came down from heaven to save us, to give us another opportunity to eternal life. So I believe that God must have given him so many chances. He must have given the devil so many chances. But you know what? Pride. Pride. He did not want to accept that he was wrong. He did not want to humble himself and ask for forgiveness. Instead, he starts blaming God and saying that it is because God's laws are so difficult to keep, God's laws are so hard to keep, that is why he was able to sin. No. If God's law was so difficult to keep, Jesus Christ came in as a man and was able to keep all of them. And what helped him is because of his link to Christ. It's because he was constantly in prayer and in communication and reading the Bible and making sure he stays connected to his Father. That is the secret. So if you have that person in your life, that is never wrong, or that always justifies. See, justification is terrible. What happens to you just apologizing? Yes, apologize and say I'm sorry. Yes, and that solves everything. And especially if you're sorry not to do it again. We are called to forgive. But how would you forgive someone who doesn't recognize? At times, even if they do recognize, they do not want to accept it. That is pride. Useless pride. Pride is that. Like, who does that? Very useless pride. And trust me, pride comes before a fall. Tell me any proud person that has made it in life. Tell me any proud person that is free with their soul. Tell me any proud person that you think is the best of example. Now, if you have such, like, keep it in the comment section. I'm very ready to read your comments. And thank you so much for the comments that have been coming so far. And trust me, if you have such person in your life, you want to do something about it. You want to do something about it. Jesus Christ loved everyone. And with his disciples, he had people by his side. But did it bring everybody close at the same level? Think about it. Think about your mental health. Think about if you want to be the one to always apologize for someone else's mess up, from someone else's behavior. If not, you know what to do.